I knew that working for Fortune 500 companies like I did in the past, I only had a small control over just my department. If I wanted to really make a difference, I had to really start my own company and manage it the way I would like it to be managed. I've got a financial side, I've got a service side. Customer satisfaction is extremely important to me. And what I mean by that is I want to go beyond your expectations. I want to bring the type of customer satisfaction that when people leave, they say, wow, that was an incredible experience. I got my start in oil and gas, working like anybody else does, selling projects. But again, I knew that if I really wanted to make a difference, I needed to take this to the next level. How I really got into oil and gas is I was working for AT&T at the time, and a friend of mine called me up and said that he was going to start his own oil and gas company with a friend of his. They'd like me to come over and run the sales side of the business for them. So I did that for a while, and then I really wanted more, so I ventured out into the field. That's where I met Bonfire Operating. I was really impressed with these guys. The level of transparency that they offer to their investors is something you don't find. It's extremely rare in this industry. I started shadowing their employees, watching them do what they do best in the field, work over rigs, drill, just maintain. And I was extremely impressed with Richie Rockwell and the level of support he gives all of his people. So that is exactly why I chose Bonfire Operating to be a partner with me in this project and be really the service side of this organization. I know that I can count on him 100%, and he's going to do the job better than anybody else can. I think it's a really great project for any investor to get involved in, but especially a first timer, because it has a very low risk. It's got production in the project already. You're not drilling a new well and the risk of maybe or may not hitting oil. This project has actually production in it. It's a 3-well project. 2 of the wells are producing already. We're basically just going to go in and refrac them, clean them up, increase the production. And then what we're going to do with the Hoover number 3 is we're going to recomplete it down to the Clear Fork. It's got incredible logs on it, and we think it's really going to pay off quite well for any investor. Both the drilling costs and the operating costs are completely turnkeyed. Again, that's not something you find in most projects. Most projects, you're going to be charged an operation fee monthly. If something catastrophic happens, you share in that expense. In this particular project, it's 100% turnkey. So that means that once you invest with your original investment, that's all you really pay. And also, to make this really attractive for crude funders, what we did was we said that we were going to take nothing, not a dime, until 100% of the investment is paid back to the investment group. I get the question a lot about commingling of funds. What that means is when the investment money comes in, it might be in the bank account for the operations person, it might be in the bank account of the actual leaseholder, whatever. What's happening here is I've created a separate escrow account that is just used for the funds. Once the project is funded, then that's when I bring in Bonfire Operating, and they're going to start doing their work on the wells. No funds will be touched until the project is 100%. And if the project doesn't reach 100% or the time frame of the project expires, then 100% of your investment will return to the investors.